not good.
I like your eyeshadow.
Okay, I'm just trying. I feel like my eyes look too dark. Always on. So I did a lot of light.
Really?
Yeah, and I got this new stuff. That when you look at the podcast, just Greg was the only person who even responded to these questions. Thank you for the eyebrow advice and for time when we asked you about it. Hi, I'm Angela V. Shelton.
And I'm her very best friend, Frances Sexy Pants Callier, and we are Frangela.
And welcome to another riveting episode of Frangela's Idiot of the Week. We get the dumb, we mock it, and it's all for you.
It's all for you. Let's get into this one. Huh?
All right, this is from Specialist Ann P.
Yes.
Thank you.
Woman caught performing sex act on herself by side of highway is arrested, wearing only a shirt and exposing herself to passing motorists. This is my problem.
Florida, Ocala, Florida.
It's in Florida.
And
girl.
also we'll just go. So she's on the side of the road. Now, I need you to hold up this picture.
Okay.
This bitch trying to say she's 35.
Yeah, Ashley.
Now, as you know, we say, that's the hardest 35
years.
I mean, she had to start smoking meth in utero.
Oh, she really
to
did.
look like that at 35.
Oh my goodness.
Because I'm telling you, but it kills me about this. Those are highlights. She's getting her hair done some kind of way.
Ashley,
her eyebrows look like they've been plugged.
You know what? This is the thing. When parents pick out names like Ashley and Lauren, I think they have an ideal of what their daughter is going to be.
No,
they didn't expect Ashley to be this.
They didn't name her
whore.
masturbating whore. They did not name her whore, masturbator. They didn't name her even a kind of sensual name. Now, Ashley, she's supposed to be nice. And she's just stood on the side of the highway for like 30 minutes.
Yeah.
While masturbating in nothing more than a pink shirt.
And this is what kills me. The drivers, the way she got caught, drivers kept looping back around. Being like, did I just hold up? Did I just see what I thought? Yes, that's
so when
what
the
I thought.
police came to arrest her, she bit one of them.
Yes.
Which she's calling a love tap.
Actually, I don't know.
No, that's called meth. This is a meth situation.
It is.
A love tap.
Yeah.
And she also exposed herself to the police when they showed up, her breasts.
Yeah.
And this is so embarrassing. It's so hard for me to even say. I'm too delicate for this.
This is not Angela's kind of story because it's dirty.
It's just when she was brought to the jail. She continued her misbehavior, and she continued to resist the officers by spreading her legs, exposing her.
I can't believe you're reading it.
Her vagina. And telling the officers to kiss her there. and refusing verbally to commands to cooperate. Now I want you to know
this would have been beat up in there. Ashley, shut your legs. Just close them.
Nobody want none of that stank ass 35-year-old, maybe 35 million.
Yeah.
It's Paleozoic maybe. Nobody wants that, but
nobody
this is the thing.
wants
I want you to
that.
imagine if you're a temp.
Yes.
And you're just in there doing some typing or some data entry.
Ashley's off.
And you're like,
kiss it. Love tap it.
Kiss it. I think you should get to go home. I think everybody else should get to go home.
You know what? I would be like, excuse me, Sergeant, I need a personal day. I need a mental
Kiss
day.
it. Kiss it.
You know what?
Don't they have some kind of panties they can put on her?
Paper panties. They got no paper panties.
Tape. Give her that
duct tape.
So that Fifth Element Band-Aid bathing suit. I don't know. It's just.
I've said it over and over again. You could not pay me enough to do a whole bunch of jobs, not be a police officer, because this is some crazy shit. You couldn't pay me enough. You couldn't pay me enough to be a EMT.
No, those are hard. These are hard gigs.
Let me tell you something. Working in an emergency room. This is filled with this kind of crazy shit. This shit is crazy. Ashley,
kiss it.
Kiss it. I'm gonna give you a look. Where I can't even find her picture. Oh,
you really do have to see this because that is not 35.
It's not 35. I'm 8 years older than that woman.
I can't be older than this woman. I can't be. Unless we were involved in some space travel we're unaware of or we broke the speed of light, we cannot be older than her.
Oh my God.
All right, next up.
Okay.
This is not last
I'm not right.
Okay,
come on.
That one's really upsetting. It's
really
really hard to get over that one. Second Lieutenant Justin M. Thank you.
Yes.
Shoplifters flee police, and what do they leave behind?
Their baby.
Family time. A couple caught stealing in a bookshop. I want to flag that.
Right.
I want to flag bookshop
and
come back around to it.
But you know what? Maybe the baby needed a book.
I wish they would put that in there because when I hear that you left your child in the middle of a crime spree, I don't think you use books.
No, I don't either.
I don't think you
read them. Because you know what? You know what's in books? information, education.
Exactly, and you're not using them.
No.
Plus, maybe the only excuse I can find is if it was a book on how to take care of a baby. And they hadn't read it yet, which is why they left the baby.
Okay.
And then when they got home, so they were like, "Oh, we're supposed to have the baby with us."
Yeah.
But this is what happens. So they ran off, left their baby, but they, unlike some of our other idiots in the past, they actually came to get their baby, and so they came back to the shop. This is in Barcelona, and they were arrested because they figured that was them.
Yeah.
Because it was their baby.
Yeah. You can't do that. You can't.
I need to know what the books were. See, this is the thing. If we've got any anti-dumb people in Spain,
Yeah.
if you could just find out, just go to Barcelona and find out. The shopkeeper's name is Mossos d'Esquadra.
Esquadra, yeah.
Ask him what the books they were stealing were.
No. The Mossos Esquadra is the civil guard.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I don't know. We don't want that in any way, but in that area, wherever that is.
Right. It's in Barcelona. Catalunas, yeah. Lunas.
Whatever.
Yeah.
I need to know what those books were.
Yeah, we do. Okay. Next up.
This is from Private Brian K. and Sergeant Donny J.
Yes.
Always on the move.
Mm-hmm.
Love this.
Yes. Serpent-Handling West Virginia pastor dies from what?
Handling a serpent.
You know what?
I bet you saw that one coming.
You know, there's so many sayings about this kind of shit.
I mean,
when you lie down with dogs, what do you get up with?
fleas.
Right? You try to pet a snake, what's gonna do?
It's gonna bite your ass.
Yes, it is.
This is in Le Petit Prince.
Yeah.
Okay, it's in the Bible.
Yes.
This is a lesson as old as time. Literally, Pentecostal pastor Mark Wolford, 44. This man is dead, and I am openly making fun of it. And you know why? Not only because he handled serpents and he got bit by one and died, but because guess who else did it?
His father. His father.
And he watched his father die of being bit by a serpent when his father wasn't even 40, I believe.
No. And what will kill me, I think his father, it took him something like 102 hours. He lived with a snake bite. I was like, 102 hours? If I'm laid up anywhere, that's days, girl. That's 4 days.
But see, this is why these people are so stupid. Because when this man gets bit, now you watched your father, but he at the age of 39 die handling a rattlesnake during his bullshit ass service.
Yeah.
So you start handling rattlesnakes at age of 44, and you get bit. Where's the first place you go? Where's the first place you would go if you got bit by a rattlesnake?
You know what? I would try to go to the hospital.
I would go to the hospital unless there was a bit by a snake store on the way, which I've never seen. But I have people in West Virginia. I've been there. So he went home.
Yeah.
And apparently that's what they did with his dad. Did we not learn the first time that don't go home to see how it turns out?
They drove him 80 miles away to recover. You know
not to the hospital.
You know what will help that recovery? I'd be like, motherfucker, somebody suck this.
A doctor, some medicine. On the 80
miles way home, what that hospital? Was there at least a Denny's?
A rest stop.
Pour some Coke in it.
What do we do about it? But this is my thing. If you're handling snakes, I'm going to require that you do a tiny bit of Googling.
Yeah.
What happens if the God isn't on my side or he's paying attention to something else and I get bit? And literally this man's attitude about it was, I know it's real, it's the power of God. If I didn't do it, I'd never, he just thinks it would be the same thing as denying God's power to... I'm on the snake side.
I'm on the snake side. You know what?
I can't.
And you know what I say? I'm on God's side too, because you know why? God said, he didn't say, hey, everybody, get up and play with snakes. He didn't say that.
No, in fact, snakes have always been a problem.
Yes.
I'm not a religious person, but I believe there's this whole big story about Adam and Eve and a snake being a problem.
Mm-hmm.
I believe they've always been a problem.
Yes. Idiot.
You know what? I will say this, though, now that I'm thinking about it. Had he come to the hospital and I was on duty,
I would have laughed.
I would have laughed and been like, you better get one of these followers to suck that shit out your leg. Because I'm not wasting, I got lip gloss on. Fuck you dumbass. I want to thank you for watching another episode of Angela's look at me.
Look at you. Oh my God. Did y'all see that shit?
I'm kidding.
I'm going to talk to you. She's going to have a talk.
Angela's Idiot of the Week. You can say that part.
No, go ahead.
Week.
Yeah, there we go. Hi.